All right, so for number 3, I got the distance to be square root of 34. One of the biggest mistakes people make is when I square a -3, it's not -9, it becomes a +9. So I'm taking 25 and 9 and adding them together. For the next one, I got the square root of 146. Same idea. If I square a -5, I get a +25. If I square a -11, I get a +121. So that's the distance formula. Next part that I want to try to work out with you guys is something called the midpoint formula. So when I'm talking about the midpoint, we're still talking about the idea that I have two ordered pairs, x1, y1, and I have another one, x2 and y2. And the midpoint is the middle. So we've talked about the middle a lot, the median and all that. So to find the midpoint between 2 points, what I'm literally doing is taking two x values, adding them together, and dividing it by 2. The same thing goes with y. I'm taking two y values, adding them together, dividing them by 2. So this is your midpoint formula. So let's apply this. So you have two ordered pairs, 8, -10, and -8, -1. I want to find the middle of those 2 points. So I know this is x1, that's y1. This is x2, this is y2. The reason why I'm saying that is because this is the first x and y value I see, and this is the second one. It doesn't matter which order you do it. So I'm taking two x values, adding them together, dividing them by 2. And I'm doing the same thing with y. y1 plus y2 over 2. So in this case, I'm taking 8 plus -8, dividing it by 2, and then I'm doing -10 plus -1, and dividing it by 2. So when I do that, I get 0 over 2, and then I get -11 over 2. So my final answer, 0 over 2 is just 0, and -11 over 2 is -5.5. So the middle of those 2 points is 0, -5.5. Let's look at these two. Same basic idea. This is x1, that's y1. This is x2, that's y2. I'm taking two x values, adding them together, dividing it by 2, adding two y values, dividing it by 2. So I got -10 plus 3 over 2, -4 plus 2 over 2. So I get -7 over 2 and -2 over 2. And I end up with -3.5 and -1. So I'm going to ask you guys to try the next two. And when you're done, we're going to look at the next video.